Hello, my name is Amanda White, and today I'm going to be giving you a few little tips and tricks on how to make it through your first year of college. It's that special day you've been waiting for. You have everything you need: school supplies, a brand new set of clothes, all the things to decorate your brand new dorm room, as well as a set of cheerful parents. You quickly hug and kiss each of them and shoo them out the door. This is it. This is the beginning of a brand new you. A brand new, independent you. But suddenly, or for some of us, like me, not so suddenly, you realize something. Sure, you have all of the physical things you need to make it through your classes, but do you really know what you're doing? Do you really have any idea what you're about to get into? Chances are you probably don't, so this is where I'm going to step in. I'll provide you with a few little tips on how to survive your first year of college. The first year can be overwhelming, especially if you're anything like me the first time I went and aren't totally prepared. You see, I thought that I had it all figured out, but to make a long story short, I absolutely did not. So, I'll start out with a few easy little bits of information to help keep you from going down the same path that I traveled. First off, show up to class. Yes, I know this should be a given, but when you realize that you're actually given the opportunity to either attend or not attend class for once in your life, it's hard to not just blow it off. But one missed class leads to two missed classes, leads to three, and so on and so on. So show up. Secondly, make sure to take notes in your classes. They will be great for those late night cram sessions, and let's face it, there will be tons of those. Also, make sure to set aside some time for your homework and studying. One thing that helped me was studying in groups. My friends and I would all meet in our dorm rooms during the week and each pick a certain chapter of whatever we were studying and create flashcards. Later, we would each quiz each other. That way, you're getting all the information without it being too much at once. If you ever end up needing a little more help than that, please utilize your school's tutoring services or ask your professors. Most of them are more than willing to help you out when you need it. As long as you take even a little time to focus on your schoolwork, you should be okay. Another important aspect of college is your social life. I had no problem juggling this part of my college career, that's for sure. First off, don't worry about finding a group of friends that you fit into right off the bat. Take your time, because if you rush into the first group you meet, then you might find out later that you don't actually click with them. I met most of my friends out on the sand volleyball court because that's where I spent most of my time. You will fall into the right place too, don't sweat it. Make friends with older kids if you get the chance. Chances are they already have found their groove and have it figured out for the most part, and they can help you adjust. Try to make friends with your floor mates also. That way, if you ever need to borrow a charger or something to that effect, you'll have someone close by to help you out. Another good idea is to join a club that requires dedication. This will help you get a sense of responsibility and even create some new lasting friendships. When you go out to parties, and I cannot stress this enough, wear comfortable shoes. I promise you'll regret wearing those nice sparkly pumps when you step out on that sticky frat house floor and get stepped on a million times. Also, always use the buddy system. If you go out with a big group of friends, try to pair off. That way you have someone else who's keeping an eye out for you. You never know what could happen, and safety always comes first. Having a few good friends can really help it make it through the first time you're in college, because it can be super stressful. I know that I am full of information, but for a little extra help, I gathered up some great tips from a few places online. 17.com had some really good advice from a few knowledgeable girls. They advise utilizing all the free food that you can. Your school probably has a cafeteria, which means lots of different food. Being in college and having a lot of money don't usually go hand in hand, so make sure to save money where you can. Collegestats.org also has some great advice, as well as Wiki. They both say to seek out the student discount. Many businesses surrounding campus try to attract students by offering products or services at reduced rates. Frequent these places consistently, and the savings will add up. The extra money can be put aside for other important uses. Lastly, avoid racking up credit card debt. These days, debt is an inevitable part of being a college student. We increasingly rely on loans to cover the cost of tuition. You can minimize the damage by taking measures to reduce the cost of tuition, as well as not using your credit card when you don't need to. Apply for grants and scholarships where you can, and use cash where you can. Avoid those credit card offers you've been receiving each week in mass, which can increase your debt total. People tend to treat credit cards like free money, but they're the exact opposite. It's more financially healthy to spend the money you have rather than the money you'll have to pay back later. One of the final and most important things is to make sure to take care of yourself while you're there. Most schools have a gym you can utilize. It's easy to keep up with your fitness when you're fresh out of high school. Staying in shape will not only make you feel better physically, but can also help you mentally. Take some time to yourself, whether it's to do something you enjoy or to study or just to catch up with yourself. It's important to take a little me time every now and then and get right with ourselves. Now, I know this isn't everything you need to know, but hopefully these are important and can help you through your first year. Starting is always exciting and nerve-wracking. It's important to remember that nobody has everything figured out, even if they pretend to. It can be a little difficult adjusting, but hopefully you can slide right in. Thank you.